Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen, and I believe in dragons. Still sick, but doesn't stop me from going to the forest. It's just too beautiful to be left alone. If I'm at home and just uh, feeling bad, feeling sick, yeah, I'm getting worse. So yeah, I need my forest with it. The woods heal everything, and I want to tell you something more about the Dragon's Path. And in this case, actually, a question that was asked a while ago. And this question was, do you really need to be born with a dragon soul to be on the dragon's path? Yeah, I always say that we have a draconic energy inside of us, and that is being awakened when your dragon is there. When they touch you, it will be awakened. But what if you never had a dragon energy in the beginning, in the first place? Well, actually, the reason why you love dragons so much is most of the time because you have a draconic energy within you. Most of the time asleep, even then you still love dragons. And that is the same reason why we love nature, because we have a connection with this. We are born out of this. And this is the same reason why we love dragons so much, because we are also having a connection with them. But what if, for example, in the rare cases that you don't have this? You don't have a dragon circle, you don't have a dragon eye, yet you would be interested to go on the dragon's path. But if there's no energy, what to do? Well, dragons are not, the gods like we used to be. I mean, like we used to, such as the Christian God or the Islamic God that you have to pray or have to kneel down for. This is not the case with the dragon. You simply ask them. You simply ask them for energy. You simply ask them if they want to show love for you. You want to be blessed. If this is the case, then one of these dragons might have heard you and is very interested into giving you their energy, into giving you the energy that is coming within you. And this will be the beginning of your dragon eye. You will have a dragon eye that is simply beginning with a dragon that is very interested in you, and so they will give something to you that you would love, and that is part of their soul, an energy. And this needs to be awakened immediately. But once you will have this, it's the same thing that as an awakening. Um, if you are given dragon energy such as this, then it's the same feeling like a dragon awakening. It's just the same. It's going to be very emotional, very strong, and it will have the beginning of your path just as much as a draconic awakening. Once you are given a dragon spirit. And this dragon spirit, of course, they see you, they hear you, and they come to you. And that is, of course, the meaning that you will work together to manipulate nature and to be on their side, a dragon's path that you will create for your own. You don't need to ask to others what to do next, because from there on, you might listen to the dragon that is within you, and there you start your path. It's as simple as that. Of course, every dragon is going to be different, but they saw something inside of you that is very interesting. Sorry, and they might have given their energy to you. And of course, it's not always that we are born with a dragon soul. Of course not. There are just simply people who are born with some kind of a love for the dragon, and they might have asking the dragon for an energy so that they can feel them all the time. But before you ask this to the dragon, be sure that you really, really want this, because before you might be just a person like everyone else having a normal life. This is going to change every one of us. Dragon souls, dragon spirits, it changes us. And you have to be prepared for change, as well as the one who is born with the dragon, as well as the one who is being given dragon spirit, dragon energy. So this is going to have a lot of changes. Like the card of death, the tarot card of death, where the dragon is the hanging hanging dragon actually. If you have dragon tarot, then the hanging dragon or the hanging man in normal tarot is like a new beginning. Everything is upside down, and so you might have this new beginning with the dragon, and the dragon will see you upside down. So you have to be prepared for a lot of changes. This draconic part, as well as myself, once I had an awakening, I had this feeling that I was not the same person like I used to be. So this card of the hanging dragon was perfect. Was perfect actually for this event. How do you ask the dragon for a spirit? How do you ask them to come to you? Not by summoning them. There is a spell that is summoning them. You don't want that. The dragons don't let themselves be dragged to you. Dragons has to be asked politely, very nice. And if they scan you, if they are interested, then they can come to you, and then it's up to them what they are going to do with you. But you always have to give them permission to do something to you. The dragon cannot do anything to the one that has not a dragon soul, that has no real connection to humans. I mean, to some humans, they cannot do anything unless you give them permission to do something. Giving them permission means that they can touch you, and they can be there with you, and they can manipulate nature alongside with you. This is going to be a very strict teacher, a very strict path as well. But you want this. Some people just want this. And like I said, in some rare cases, people without draconic spirit energy also want this. But like I said, sometimes they, how can I say it? How they can make mistakes they don't expect the dragon's path to be so chaotic inside of the mind that it can be once the dragon is awakening you or giving you energy, that you are going to feel draconic energies, and these energies are very, very strong, and it's going to have a connection with you as well in a while. Going to have a real connection with you, and this is going to change everything. Once my draconic energy was awakened, it was so chaotic but also confusing, but I was so glad and happy as well to feel my dragon and to have this connection with them. Just a short while after it, I made a blood commitment because I was so sure that this was my path. And some people who are not on the path from the beginning of their life can become next to the dragon, can come on the dragon's path as well. It's not that you are not on a path that you cannot go on it. It's all the dragon that has to judge. It's all you as well working together. If the dragon then, after a while, comes to you and give them their energy, that means that you were already born with a gift that they loved within you. That is the reason why they can come to you. It's the key. It's their key to come to you. They don't come to anyone. Anyone would just say that they want a dragon or so something for personal gain. Oh, sorry. For personal gain, no. The dragon is not a slave. The dragon just doesn't come with anyone just because. The dragon has to see you, has to judge you, has to inspect you, they have to see your soul, because the dragon sees to your soul, and if they see something that is very interesting, then they might come to you and give them their energy to you. So yeah, not all dragon's paths begin from the beginning of life. Some dragon's paths begin now, in this life cycle. While you never saw a dragon in real life before, yet you are planning to go on the dragon's path. That is very, very interesting, by the way. It's not going to happen to everyone, of course, because some people just say, oh, lovely dragons, oh, lovely dinosaurs, oh, no. On the dragon's path, you can better be actually very uh, sorry, um, you can be very sincere by your meanings, by whatever you are doing on the dragon's path. What are your plans on the dragon's path? For things like that. I do magic not for my advantage, but to see them, but to feel them. That is the only reason why I use magic. And if that is your intention, then yeah, then I believe that some dragons even might come to you because you asked them and because you are very sincere. The dragon's path begins ever since you were born, but knowingly begins once a dragon has touched you or when a dragon comes to you and give you their energy. So yeah, the dragon's path is actually has a lot of different beginnings and a lot of different kind of ways that it goes. But the ways that it goes is up to you. It's completely different than your brother or sister on the dragon's path, but most of the time the outcome is the same, and that is where dragons are. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.